How's it? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day to you and your family. I hope you guys are doing great. And let's get to your free play winner in just a second here. It is going to be in football tonight. It's going to be an exciting football game tonight. So why not? Let's do it on football between Miami and Green Bay in just a second. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. We went 8-1-1 on our video yesterday, which is pretty darn good. And so excited about the video today. We have a lot of action going on. I certainly hope you're on all of it. I did do a YouTube Premium live show last night, so those people are 12 hours ahead of schedule. They went ahead and got all the research, 10 awesome games for you on YouTube Premium. So I'm sure they were ahead of schedule. But hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for 19 years, and Doc Sports 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That is how these algorithms work. Welcome to my daily podcast. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva. Our next best selections are free picks and leans, which is the video you're watching right now. And, of course, we have a popular YouTube Premium teaching channel for $20 a month where you get the video the night before, which, of course, is a massive advantage because you get the research for anybody else. You get the best lines. You get about 240 games, all for just $20 a month. It is a recorded podcast. You can re-listen to it anytime. You get a written summary at the end. And I tell you my favorite play at the end. Some of those turn out to be premium selections the next day. Just fantastic value. The link to YouTube Premium is in the comments section, as well as a link to how to get to free $60 worth of premium selections. If you want more content, be sure to check my Twitter. It has our latest updates, our hot takes on sports, and our latest videos are posted there. All right. So what do I need to tell you? Well, we had a great day on our premium selections yesterday. We went 4-1. We've now won 3 straight hockey winners, first of all. It was a huge hockey win yesterday for us. What did we give you? We gave you Minnesota, and they got it done yesterday. We took the Wild yesterday, and they got it done. So 3 straight hockey winners now. We also won, obviously, with the NBA. We gave you the 4-unit on the Orlando Magic to rout the Chicago Bulls, which they did. Then we gave you, let's see here. And then we gave you the Stuttgart over 3 goals in soccer, which cashed in the 30th minute. So 4-1 soccer run there. Then we gave you the prop as well. And then we gave you SMU over in college basketball, which was a loss. And the free pick, we of course, gave you the Wizards, which was a win. Bear in mind that we've won every single free pick this week. We're so streaky when it comes to free selections, you know. But on Monday, what was it yesterday? We gave you, Wednesday we gave you, obviously, the Clippers, which was a win. And then on Tuesday, we gave you Akron in college football. They won outright. And Monday, we gave you Missouri State, which was a win. So hopefully we can do another similar video for today. If I were you, I would jump on the football package. We have a 7-unit college football selection going off tomorrow at 3:30. We have a 6-unit NFL selection. Sorry, the 7-unit college football is on Saturday. The 6-unit NFL selection is on Friday. I think we're going to have a great week. I think we're going to go 4-1, or I think we're going to go 4-1 this week. I really do. I think we're very focused. I think it's going to be great. So I hope you join us. College basketball, 4-unit selection between Kent State and Townsend. I love it. We're plus 1,400 on the year. NBA, great blowout winner on the Magic over the Bulls. Hockey, again, no games today, but 3-0 start. We're going to have a couple 7 units this weekend, so jump on our season packages. 4-1 run in soccer. And daily props are 5-2 run, and a season for the daily props are plus 4,000. All right, let's get to your free play winner today. And I like the Miami Dolphins today, as I think they can win outright. And I'm going to be happy to, but I'm going to be happy to back. One second here. Yeah, but I'm going to be happy to back the Dolphins here. Look, I think the Dolphins are a good team, and I think they're going to make a run out of here, and I think it's a great fade on Green Bay. Remember, Miami's won 3 in a row, and I feel like Green Bay's gotten a little lucky, right? They beat San Francisco with 2 key injuries against Purdy and Boza both hurt, and I actually think, for that matter, I think San Francisco is going to cover this weekend in Buffalo as well. But keep in mind that Green Bay had only beaten the Bears by 1 point. Green Bay beat Jacksonville by 3 points. Miami lost to Buffalo by 3. They are rising right now. They are 5-6. They need this game much more than Green Bay does. And I'm going to back Miami here plus 3.5. Let me make sure on that line. By the way, we have about 20 free plays today. I'm going to go through every single NFL and several college games as well. but I like Miami plus the 3.5 as your free play today. All right, let's get to the next one. Let me finish up college. Let me finish up college basketball today, and then I'll get to your college football and then NFL. We'll go in that order. I like St. Mary's today in college basketball as they face USC. St. Mary's beat Nebraska by 3, which is exceptional. Nebraska beat Creighton, by the way, and won 23 games last year. So that win by St. Mary's is pretty impressive. USC hasn't beaten a top 120 team all year, and St. Mary's just notched wins against Akron and Townsend. Give me St. Mary's. By the way, St. Mary's is top 30 in offense. They're number 1 in the league in offensive rebounding. New Mexico and Arizona State in college basketball. I like New Mexico. Love Coach Patino as a coach. New Mexico, of course, there's no history between these two teams, but New Mexico beat top 20 UCLA in the power rankings by 8, which is impressive. Arizona State only lost to Gonzaga by 8. I get it. And, keep in mind that Cal Poly shot an insane 74% from that game. So that was an impressive win by Arizona State. But I like New Mexico's coaching, and I like that win against UCLA, and I think New Mexico's the better team. UNLV, Mississippi State. I'm going to back Mississippi State here. No real history between these two teams. Keep in mind that Kevin Kruger, in his 4th year at UNLV, he's improved them from an 18 to a 19 to a 21-win team. Kruger only lost to Memphis by just 6 points. So UNLV did great against Memphis, and that win looks pretty good now. UNLV had a tight game against New Mexico State, but here's the deal. Mississippi State's the real deal. They beat Utah and SMU, even though SMU shot 67% from two-point land. I'm going to back Mississippi State. Northern Iowa and North Texas. I like Northern Iowa here. North Texas won by 6 points last year in overtime. Northern Iowa has revenge, and they have a fantastic coach in Ben Jacobson. North Texas did beat Oregon State, a top 100 team, but North Texas beat Minnesota too. And I respect that. But however, Northern Iowa does have great coaching, and they have revenge from last year, and it's a good public fade. I'm going to back Northern Iowa. All right, let's get to that college football games here. I'm just going to put all of my college football and NFL thoughts here, and then as the games finish up, I'll keep updating it. But obviously, if you've listened to the football leans, and you might not want to listen to the football leans tomorrow when I sort of recap it again, but I'll give you the day's action that day, and then I'll give you my football leans again. I just think it's better rather than doing a separate football video because we're a day-to-day type of service. So South Carolina and Clemson. I like South Carolina. South Carolina lost 7-16 last year, and guess what? They're better, and Clemson is worse. South Carolina has won 5 in a row coming in, including Missouri and Texas A&M, and and they're one of the rare teams that beat Vanderbilt by 21 points. So. And keep in mind that South Carolina beat Oklahoma 35-9 as well. Give me South Carolina. Mississippi State, Ole Miss. I'm going to go with Mississippi State here. Ole Miss won 17-7 last year. This is Mississippi State's Super Bowl. Ole Miss coming off a loss to Florida. They could be really upset. But I think they're just going to be hungover here. Mississippi State's not going to go to a bowl game. This is their Super Bowl. Give me Mississippi State. Georgia Tech, Georgia. I like Georgia Tech. They have not won 3 in a row. By the way, Georgia has not won 3 in a row all year. Hold on a second. Is it Georgia Tech that hasn't won 3 in a row all year? Sorry, Georgia Tech hasn't won 3 in a row all year. And but the fact that they beat Duke is really impressive. Georgia, huge win against UMass, and they didn't cover, though. They just don't cover big spreads. And Georgia Tech has covered back-to-back years against Georgia. They lost by 8 last year. Honestly, they are even better this year. I like Georgia Tech here. I'm going to take the points. All right, let's move on to NFL. Oh, no. Here you go. NFL, let me toss this one in there. Tampa Bay, Carolina in the NFL. I like Carolina, and that might make that my free play on Sunday. Tampa Bay has lost 4 in a row before beating the Giants. Carolina beat the Saints. It was a huge win. They covered nicely against the Chiefs as well. So big win against the Saints, covered nicely against the Chiefs. Bryce is playing better too. I like Carolina here. I think plus the 6, and I actually think they might have a shot at beating Tampa Bay. So lean on Carolina. College football, Vanderbilt, Tennessee. I like Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt lost 24-48 last year, and they are better this year. Tennessee, big 56-0 win over UTEP, likely letdown. They lost to Arkansas 14-19 as well. Vandy is similar to Arkansas in their defense in a lot of ways, and Vandy is off back-to-back losses. They are going to be incredibly motivated here, and they play well here. I like Vanderbilt. Arkansas and Missouri. I like Arkansas here. Missouri won 48-14 last year, and Arkansas remembers that. Big revenge game here for Arkansas. I know it's a great public fade, but I'm going to take the plus 3.5 here. It's a regional battle. Arkansas only lost to Texas by 10 points, and they were only a 12.5-point underdog coming into that game. That should have told you something. Keep in mind that Tennessee, that should have told you something, and they did beat Tennessee. So that should tell you something too. And I think Arkansas is playing great right now, and they have revenge as well, so it does make sense to back them. Auburn and Alabama. I'm going with Alabama here. DeBoer's first Alabama-Auburn Iron Bowl game. It's so hard in the SEC, man. 3 losses for Alabama. My Crimson Tide. They're not going to the playoff. But if this team beats Auburn, all is well in Alabama, and Alabama has won this game 4 years in a row, and they won 27-24 last year. And DeBoer knows if his team can blow out Auburn, especially given last year's score, all as well. Auburn is playing well right now. Huge wins against Texas A&M, but Alabama did beat LSU 42-13. I got to go with Alabama. Just too much motivation here for them. Rams and Saints gave me the. By the way, Auburn hasn't won 3 in a row all year, and they just come off back-to-back wins. Rams and Saints. I like the Rams here. Rams won by 8 last year. I know the Saints had revenge, but Rams, their wins are a lot better right now. And they just lost by 17 on national television to the Eagles. Not a good game for them. New Orleans hasn't won all 3 in a row all year, and they're trying to win 3 in a row here. The Rams did beat Minnesota, Seattle, and San Francisco, and I like the Rams. Philadelphia and Baltimore. I like the Ravens here. They've won 7 in a row. Baltimore beat this team back in 2020, but that's not relevant in this game. Baltimore beat Denver at 41-10, remember. Lamar only threw for 180 yards. Philly has won 7 in a row. Baltimore loves to beat teams that are on a big winning streak. Baltimore gets up this game, I believe. I like the Ravens. San Francisco and Buffalo. I talked about this game earlier. I like San Francisco, 5-6 team, desperate team. QB should be back. Bad loss, losing 10-38 against Green Bay. Worst loss of the year. They had a team meeting. And before this, their worst loss was 10 points against Kansas City. Buffalo's won 6 in a row. Huge win against Kansas City. Massive letdown here for Buffalo, like San Fran. Chargers and Falcons. I like the Chargers, and I love my Atlanta Falcons, dude. And I know they're off back-to-back losses. I just don't trust them here. Chargers defense, very similar to the Broncos defense, who just killed my Falcons 38-6. Atlanta has a lot of injuries. I get it. Atlanta's desperate here. I get that too, but I like the Chargers off the loss. Seattle and the Jets. I like the over there. Look, anything can happen. 72% on the Seahawks. Huge win over Arizona and San Francisco. Seems a little too obvious. So I think the Jets are going to be an active dog, and they're going to send this game over the total. That's why they're only a +2 dog here. And Seattle only scored 16 points last game, so I like the over there. Cleveland and Denver. I like Cleveland here. Denver won 29-12 last year. Cleveland is 3-8. But this team believes in Jameis. They did beat Pittsburgh and the Ravens. The Browns won the game with Jameis throwing no touchdowns and 1 interception of 200 yards. I think Cleveland has a lot of good vibes right now, and I'm going to go with Cleveland here. Indianapolis and the Patriots. I like the Patriots here. Colts won 10-16 last year. Colts just 6 points last game against the Lions after 28 points against the Jets and 20 against Buffalo. It would not surprise me at all to see the Patriots do well. Houston, Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville. Jacksonville's covered 5 in a row before getting demolished by the Lions, 6-52. I think quarterback's probably going to be a little healthier. Houston is off of a bad loss to the Titans. Could go either way, but I'd like to think Peterson's going to go coach hard to avoid getting fired, and I don't fully trust Houston and Stroud here. Houston lost to Tennessee, remember, so I like Jacksonville here. Tennessee and Washington. I like the Titans here. The Titans lost to Houston by 5 points, lost to Minnesota by 10 points, and Washington is upset, honestly. But it is hard to get over the game that they just had. Tennessee is just getting better. I like Titans with the points here, and I'm going to grab them. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. I like the Bengals here. Crazy to imagine that Cincinnati's favored over Pittsburgh, but Cincinnati got beat up badly by Pittsburgh last time, losing 11-34. They have lost to Pittsburgh twice in a row now. Cincinnati's still playing well, 4-7, but they're still playing well. Burrow's having a great season, and I like the Bengals with revenge here. All right, that's my video today. What is that? I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I think, and 5 more college ball games. Yeah, I think, or 4 more. I have 22 free selections today. I know the video is longer. Tomorrow's video, I'll give you some college ball, some NBA, and then I'll recap some of the college football and NFL for you, and that's what we'll do. And we'll keep winding it down in the football weekends, but the same college basketball, whatever's pertinent that day will come first, and then we'll tack on all the other football research. And I know today I got it to you at Thursday, which is typically what we do. In the future, I'll try to get it to you on Thursday as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Join us for the football week this week. Join us for college basketball, NBA, NHL, soccer. We're going to have 7 stars on all of them this week. Join for the season package as we try to give you a great ROI. Take care. Please take a moment to like and subscribe if you appreciated the hard work. And join YouTube Premium tonight. I join you every night, usually around 9 o'clock, but sometimes it's late on the holidays, around 11, but it's recorded, and I give you a recap at the end so you can re-listen to it when you wake up in the morning as well, and you get the head start. Take care. Trust me, YouTube Premium is the way to go. It's really, really helpful. Take care. Bye-bye.